I grabbed this container from the dollar store and a couple dowels from Walmart. These dowels are 1/2 inch and we're gonna place them on either side. So in the middle of this dollar bucket is 1 brick of fluorofoam. You can also pick it up from the dollar store. And as you just saw me inflate this balloon using our Walmart balloon pump, that's where these big jumbo balloons came from as well. So we're gonna place this between the 2 dowels, and then I'm gonna place a piece of tape on either side. You're not gonna see this tape or the dowel ends in the end. Now we have some of these adhesive tabs or just glue dots. Now that we have the glue dot, I'm just gonna place it on the back of a mini balloon. These are 5-inch balloons, and we're just gonna stick it right to the big balloon. So all I'm gonna do is just take the assortment and place them throughout. I'm not gonna specify where each color goes. We're just gonna make this as colorful and Eastery as possible. So just filling in. So one thing I wanted to mention is that I'm not really focusing on getting the colors separated. There's some gaps, some colors are closer together than others, and that is going to just look beautiful in the end anyway. So don't stress about placing them perfectly or making the balloons perfect as well. And one quick tip I can give you is to take an extra glue dot, peel it off, and to keep the balloons together and maybe get them a little bit closer and making sure they stick is just to place a glue dot between the balloons themselves. Now I'm adding some fake grass from Walmart to the container. We'll pull some of this other grass that I added initially and just kind of sprinkle it in throughout. And now we can enhance our Easter basket. So I'm making this one for my nephew, and I think this adorable duck from Walmart is so cute. To spruce it up even more, I grabbed some of these decorative metallic or shiny Easter eggs, we should call them. So I'll just take a couple of those and place them in. You can also fill these with candy, or as my grandmother always did, dollar bills. And here is how it turned out, you guys. I absolutely love it. So easy to put together. We used 2 dowels, an inexpensive container, a few Easter eggs, and a couple dollars worth of balloons. And look at how cute it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And as I mentioned, you can do this in any color combination and for any season and holiday. Essentially what we've created is a hot air balloon with our little ducky in the middle, kind of guiding the hot air balloon. So thank you all so very much for watching. I'm Nick Kretikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and you're watching me on Hometalk.
So to begin, I'm going to take these diapers here. I like to use a size 4 because I figure at most baby showers, the mom-to-be will get more than her fair share of newborn diapers. So I found this pattern here. It's a trendy pattern, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to begin rolling up the diaper, starting at the elastic waistband and then securing it with a rubber band. You want to make sure that you roll the diapers in the same direction every time, and you want to make sure that you also place the rubber band elastics directly in the middle of your roll. And then I also take them once I'm done and I line them up with my first diaper that I originally did, just to make sure that the rubber bands are in the exact same spot, because we are going to want to hide these rubber bands on the cake. So I just line them up here to make sure that the rubber bands are all in the same exact spot. So I continue making my rolls until I've done the entire box. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start to make the bottom form of my diaper shower cake. So I take the diapers and I stand them up and I start to make them into the formation of a big circle. So just working along, the diapers stand up pretty nicely on their own. And again, making sure that the outside wall, all the diapers are facing with the fold on the inside of the roll. Then I take a large elastic and I just stretch it over top all the diapers and around to the other side, just to loosely secure my first layer for the bottom portion of the diaper cake. I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to go ahead and start on the next tier. So this tier we're going to continue in the same fashion, except for that we're just going to make it a little bit smaller than the last one. But again, making sure that all the diapers are facing out the right way, hiding any unsightly folds. I'm going to take a rubber band, secure that in the same fashion as the lower tier, and then I'm going to move on to the upper tier, which of course is the smallest tier. So I just need a few diapers for this and secure it as well with the rubber band. Then I'm going to stack all my tiers, starting with the largest one on the bottom, the middle, and then the top. I'm going to take these wooden craft sticks and I'm going to slide them down in from the top tier down to the bottom. This is just going to give a little structure and form to my cake and hold it in position. I found this beautiful blue ribbon that I'm going to wrap around the middle of each tier, making sure that I cover the unsightly rubber bands. I'm going to cut the ribbon to fit and apply it with just a little bit of hot glue. You want to be careful that you don't get any hot glue on the diapers, so just glue ribbon to ribbon. I'm going to repeat this process for the remaining tiers to cover the rubber bands on each tier. Once I have this ribbon in place, I'm going to come in with this decorative crochet ribbon and just add a little bit of embellishment to the middle of the blue ribbon. This one I can just tie on at the back, so where my folds are, I'm going to tie that. Then I'm going to come in with some decorative elements. So some beautiful trendy greenery, flowers, eucalyptus, anything that is really trendy right now and elegant. I'm going to top the cake topper with some flowers and again come in with some lamb's ear, anything green, trendy, and this is my finished diaper shower cake. I did add a little bow in the middle just to give it that extra touch, and I'm super happy with how this DIY turned out. This is just a spin on a traditional diaper cake. It classes it up a little bit and just goes for a more pretty element. I really hope that you enjoyed this DIY, and I hope it inspires you to get creative. Thanks so much for tuning into Home Talk, and we'll see you on another video.